Hello everyone, it is Wednesday night and we are back at Bar None for another amazing episode of Music Talks. I'm your host, Chelsea Rittenauer, with a different hair color. Special thank you to Rick Fike, our amazing cameraman, and to Misty Blackwell, the owner of Bar None, for allowing us to come to this amazing space. Our featured band tonight is alternative rock group Across the Dawn. Hi guys!
Hi Chelsea.
Across the Dawn. We will talk about this later. How are you all?
Doing okay.
Great.
Thanks for having us.
Lovely to have you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. All right, I want to know who you all are. So whoever wants to go first on this end, tell me your name, what you play in the band, and how you got into music.
I'm Joshua Morris. I sing and play guitar, and I do a bunch of other stuff. I've been in music my entire life. I got my first guitar when I was like 7 or 8, and always wanted to start a band, and still going at it.
Nice.
I'm Sean. I play guitar and synth, and music has been a big part of my life as well. Josh has turned me on a bunch of different influences and stuff that, influences our sound, and he's really helped me progress as a guitarist and, with synth as well. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. And I'm Mike. I play bass, and I also play synthesizer. Our group's like super duper heavy. We have a lot of stuff going on. So 2 synths, 2 guitars, 1 bass.
But we're stripping it down tonight. Yeah. You guys are doing a bit more stripped down performance from what we will hear on the album.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. So how long have you guys been a group?
Well, this band was a continuation of another band that Sean and I actually started in 2003 when we were in high school.
Oh, wow.
But the actual band really started coming together, I would say, around 2011.
Okay.
So, and that started with my cousin and I as a project, and we just kind of developed it from there. So.
Very cool. So, tell me about the name. Where does the name come from?
So, the name actually, it kind of like, when I think of Across the Dawn, I think about what is beyond that new beginning, what waits for you after that new beginning, and it kind of resembles what our music is about.
Okay.
So like across the dawn, what is waiting out there for you?
It's like, it's fresh. It's like a new start.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. I dig it.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your style and your sound. I have heard songs off of the self-titled album. I love them. You guys did a really great job. Honestly, great work.
Thank you.
But how would you describe what your your thing is?
It's definitely a heavy sound. It's interesting because there's the feel of the alternative music that, like, we all grew up, we were children of the 90s.
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed, like, the Smashing Pumpkins. And, like, I went to school with, at least middle school with Josh, and then senior high with Sean and Josh. Mm-hmm. So, like, back in the day, Josh was, like, the Kurt Cobain kid. Like, it was so funny whenever we started doing the talent shows and, like, everybody's getting into music and, like, 6th and 7th grade.
And he's singing Nirvana.
He even looked like him, man.
Oh,
it
was funny. It was Halloween every day of the year. So
I love that.
But that's okay. I'm down with it because it truly is a great artist. And I can remember in high school, like, when he started playing, like, and started finding his voice, like, people would come to the shows and, like, be just so ecstatic just to, the music was not very well monitored back then. You didn't have Wade working the soundboard, so it was hard to hear everything. So when you would hear him, like, yell or something, everybody would be getting real gassed up. It was always real cool.
So you guys have all known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Like over 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Uncomfortably.
We have a long history.
Uh-huh.
But when I first got into music, I got a bass for Christmas, and I tried to get in a band with Mike and a couple other guys.
It's a hot commodity back then.
Yeah, well, he ended up, it was all getting together. I was meeting up with this guy who showed me what tabs were, how to play tabs. And then Mike ended up, on AOL Messenger, hey man, I'm in another band now.
AOL
and I was like,
Messenger.
crap. You know what I mean?
My God.
So I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And he's like, hey, I know this guy, Josh. I never met Josh yet. And he's like, I'll introduce you to him, or you can go meet him. So
Yeah.
at lunch, he told Josh I was going to come meet him. I came up, saw Josh, was like, hey, I'm Sean. That's when me and him met. And then got together, started playing music, and we've been
So how
playing music
long
ever since.
Have you three been in the band together? Yes.
I do need to add, On UE was the name of the band. Thane Smith was in it. Big name
Oh
drop
my
to Thane
goodness.
Smith. That's my boy. Back from the Apple Street days.
He looked like Billy Corgan. Yeah, so we had Kurt Cobain, Billy Corgan.
We called him the Vampire Lestat. He was like the ultimate hipster. You would.
Oh.
I love you, Thane. I'm sorry
Oh
if you see
my
this. I'm not
God.
talking
The
spit.
vampire. First off,
Dang.
I totally love that movie. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Nostalgia. So, you three, how long have you been in the band together?
Well, this formation, I would say, about a year?
Probably a year and a half.
Yeah, with
a
Mike.
year and a half with
Only
Mike.
a year and a half.
With Mike.
With
Now,
Mike.
Oh.
Sean
Wow.
actually,
Mike's been in it for a year.
yeah. Sean
New
Sean
guy.
joined
Really newbie.
around 2013. We were on our way to go
Yeah.
snowboarding together, and I'm like, hey, do you wanna play an Across the Dawn with us? Play guitar,
Yep.
synthesizer. So
Yeah, because we had the band back in high school, and ever since I would join the Navy and I got out of it, and his cousin, I used to play bass. His cousin started playing bass, and they had an EP and everything, and it was they got pretty
wow.
big. They did their thing
So-
for a while. It was called Atira at the time.
Okay, so under a different name. I was gonna say. So
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
this isn't the first
No, no,
album,
this
but
is-
this with
yeah.
this group, this is the first.
this is
Right.
the first
Okay.
Across the Dawn album.
So-
Gotcha. Just for clarification.
Yeah, so they had a nice EP with 6 songs on it. I used to listen to it all the time. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I really missed out.
Yeah.
I'm far away in Virginia Beach, just missing out on all this.
in
and-
Africa. And
Yeah, all over the place. But I
been
just
there.
listened to the album a lot. And then same thing happened with their drummer, Derek. He went to the Navy too.
Yeah.
And then it was just him and Johnny. That's where Across the Dawn formed.
my
Just him
cousin
and Johnny.
me, yep.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So whenever I moved back here, Josh offered me to, if I wanted to join back, and I was ecstatic because,
Yeah.
I've been longing to play this type of music for a long time.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, are you guys a cover band or an original band or maybe a combo of both? What do you typically play at your shows?
Play all original music.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
mean, we'd like to learn a cover or two in the future.
Sure.
Get some of those.
Usually
in there.
That's
we get done
awesome.
with the show and they're like, keep playing, and we're like, that's all we got.
That's sorry, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
putting your music out there. That's really great. So, when did the self-titled album come out?
June 1st.
June 1st, so it's pretty fresh.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
How many songs?
13 plus a hidden song.
Wow,
Bring
that's
it back to the 90s.
oh, I love
Hidden
it.
tracks.
There's a
I
hidden
love
song
the
on it.
90s.
Yeah.
Oh.
You revealed the secret.
Yeah.
There's a hidden song on
There's
this
a hidden,
album.
They're not supposed to
so
know that.
You should get it so you can listen to the hidden song. Okay, that's a lot of music.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of music. I mean, how long did it take you to write all of this material?
So
boy.
there's songs that span back from like 2008 from my old band Atira.
Okay.
So it's songs on this album span across like an entire decade.
So, like, can you hear the musical evolution?
Sure. I mean, the songs are so diverse. I
Yeah.
mean, you'll hear there's soft rock, hard rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the way we like it, though.
All right, so why don't you kind of tell me about the recording process? Where'd you guys record?
Okay, so this album was actually recorded in 2 separate states.
Oh.
So in
Oh,
2017, okay, so basically our old drummer, Derek Showman, he lives in Illinois now.
Okay.
Because he went to the Navy and he stayed out in Illinois. And we decided, there was a time when Sean and I was like, okay, we're going to have to figure out what we want to do. And I think the best decision is for us to make an album.
Mm-hmm.
So we asked Derek if he wanted to do the drums. So we just kept going back and forth online, sending him files, and he would send us drum beats back, and we wrote songs and kept some songs from our old band that we never officially released.
Technology.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So, anyways, in August of 2017, I drove by myself out to Illinois, over 500 miles, and recorded almost all the drums on the entire album in one weekend. And then drove back, and then we finished recording in my home studio and our good friend Rich Brioli's studio. And yeah,
Jeez.
it's a very, very huge process.
How long did it take to record this entire thing? It was, what, a 2-year process?
The 1 year and like a year and 9 months, I think.
So I'm sure you guys were really excited when this came out.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
You were ready for this music to be out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, are you currently looking for a drummer then?
We are. We're looking to complete the lineup. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Anybody else you're looking for? Or you just need a drummer.
Just a drummer. We want to keep it as a 4-piece.
Mostly Derek.
Awesome.
If Derek can just hurry up and move back already.
We're back, Derek.
He completes us.
Armstrong Cable Network. If there's any skilled drummers amongst y'all, shoot us a message on the Facebook there.
The Book of Faces, please.
Yeah.
We'll get
Yes.
back to you.
Yeah. So, all right. So we talked about the recording process. You're looking for a drummer. I mean, where do you guys typically play? How can we hear your music and see you live?
Well, we play here a lot, bar none. This is
Yeah.
central for most. Basically, me and Mike live in the radius of, he's right up the street. I'm down the street.
Uh-huh.
Josh lives down the road quite a bit. But yeah, we play. I mean, locally, Connellsville. Played in Bell Vernon, and Pittsburgh. We've done some shows down in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. We're trying to get some of those set up, but right now, being we lost a wheel to the wagon.
Right. You're
We,
a little.
It's
yeah.
really hard to kind of give them our true sound. You know what I mean?
Right. So you
So-
kind of have to do an acoustic setup like you're doing tonight.
Yeah, we keep doing unplugged sessions, and people are gonna start wondering
What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking it
Okay.
back
We forgot to bring the
90s again.
candles. Yeah,
Makes me think of MTV
we need some
Unplugged.
candles.
Yeah.
Stat.
That was like kind of what I wanted this to turn into.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
I was
like
gonna
we
go
need
get tea
candles.
lights. Tea lights.
Yeah.
Dollar store's right there.
Oh my God,
I'll
we have
be
to
right
do
back.
it for the next one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a vocal person, so I want to talk about vocals. You do harmonies. You're singing the lead for pretty much everything, right?
Yeah.
And you pop in, you do harmonies. Do you sing at all?
No.
No.
Not this one, no.
All right. No.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys figure out your harmonies?
So,
Does it just happen?
in the recording,
Yeah.
the recording of the album, I did all the harmonies except the last song. Actually, Sean did a harmony, and our friend Derek did a harmony. But I'm just like, hey, listen to this, and it's supposed to be like that. Listen to the album. That's how the harmony is supposed to be.
And then you just learn them from the recording.
Yeah.
That-
Basically,
that's-
just
I
go
mean,
off of how Josh harmonized.
That's the most
himself.
efficient way to do it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
smart. But
Easy.
I mean, obviously, it's your vocals, so you kind of know where everything's supposed to sit. So I'm sure it just happens for you. You can hear the harmonies within the melody line.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Take me through your writing process a bit, though. Like, how do you write? Do you have a set formula? Is somebody in charge of a specific thing, or what's the deal?
Well, a lot of times, well, for this recent album, as Josh and me would be sitting around and play guitar back and forth, and
Yeah.
we'd be like, "Whoa, what was that?" And he'd just
Record it.
do it again, and then
Yeah.
I'd be like, "All right," so we'd Josh would write, rhythm, get a good rhythm down, and the chord progression, and then we'll start throwing like a harmony on top of it,
Yeah.
just spitballing around, and then I'll try to configure something with like a little bit of lead part to accent what he's doing with his vocals, and we kind of just keep going back and forth, and then start building structure, and then we'll ask, now that we have Mike here, this is
Yeah.
before Mike, but we'd ask Derek, what do you think? He'd give us some ideas.
Yeah.
Then when it was done, we'd send it to Derek. Derek would throw
You go back and
percussion
forth.
to it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start this whole process over again.
Are you
but this
planning?
time-
Are you planning to write another album?
Oh, we're gonna
Yes.
start writing all over again.
Already started writing.
You've already started.
Well, yeah.
How many? Do you have any that are ready to go,
I-
done,
no.
or
I
just
can't-
like a bunch of ideas?
I can't seem to complete a song right now. So.
I can understand
Yeah.
that. I mean, my God, you have 13 plus a hidden song, and
Yeah.
this just released. I understand. You're probably like, I need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope I can still write songs.
I'm sure. I'm sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
can. Yeah, writer's block. It's it's a thing. It's all right. All right. So online, how can people find your music? Are you on Facebook? Do you have a website? And how can people get their hands on this? Do you have it in digital format as well?
Yes, it's
Okay.
released physically and digitally. It's everywhere online. We have a website, acrossthedawn.com. You can order it there, and you can also order digital copies. You can order it on Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. You can listen to it there, and so it's everywhere.
Yeah. And do you guys also have a Facebook page? You had mentioned that earlier,
Yeah.
to send a message to the Facebook page if there's a drummer that's interested
Yeah.
in joining.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/Across the Dawn.
Awesome.
We have Instagram. We even have Twitter.
No way.
We're on the Twitter.
I hate Twitter. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't
know.
have it. I couldn't tell you what it said.
I don't get it. Anywho, wonderful. So everyone out there who's watching, definitely check out their website, check out their Facebook page. Be sure to give them a like, and you should absolutely purchase this right here, Across the Dawn, self-titled album, 13 songs plus a secret song. They have really great stuff. I mean, they did a great job on this album, so definitely take a listen. Guys, is there anything else that you would like to add that I forgot to ask you?
Hey, just thank you guys for watching.
And we're happy to have you. Thank you so very much for coming out. Let's get to the music. Let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Sure thing.
Absolutely.
All right.
Do
We
it.
will be right back, everyone.
Dude, what is up with your house?
Oh, it's cool. My parents just got Zoom.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back, and a special welcome to Across the Dawn. Let's do this, guys.
Out of the ashes I'll escape, waking to a different day. I felt a momentary feeling, a new purpose now awaits. A phoenix of immortal flames, burning with undying strength. Every breath was suffocating, till I finally broke away. If I fall too far, and if I break apart, I won't fall forever. The light burns through the dark in the end. Out of the depths of this demise, a million holes torn inside. It's just a part of living, circling back into life. If I fall too far, and if I break apart, I won't fall forever. The light burns through the dark. If I fall too far, and if I break apart, I won't fall forever. The light burns through the dark in the air.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming out. Great. This song is called Twilight Eyes. I walk to your summer through white snow-covered fields, an ember of comfort entwined in something real. I turn around and fall in my desire. You surround me in a timeless sky. Alone in my winter, entwined, somewhere concealed. I hope to awaken in the place that I imagine. I turn around and fall in my desire. You surround me in a timeless sky. I notice the radiance you keep. Your twilight eyes shine into me.
I'll walk to your summer to feel something true. Sometimes it feels so hard to breathe. Am I lying in some desolate sea? Daydreams constantly circling, a missing lifetime of all that I believe. Is there another way? Is there another way through to find my way to you? Because everything's changed. I wish that I could break through. It's the hardest thing to do. Looking back to move forward again, searching for the fragments of the past. Nothing left but remains of who I am. Just a ghost of all that I once had. Is there another way? Is there another way through to find my way to you? Because everything's changed. I wish that I could break through. It's the hardest thing to do.
How you guys doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out on a Wednesday evening. Thank you for Music Talks for having us, and Chelsea.
Yeah.
This song was written over a decade ago.
Ancient.
Yeah. It's actually on the Oldies channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it sometime. Oh.
Oh, it's in my hand. Where's my pick? It's in my hand. called Porcelain.
Somewhere connected and apart, you're near and so far. I am watching you move in my thoughts. Each hour I sleep, each second I breathe, I dream of you. Will I find where you are? Will I find where you are? If I was somewhere real, forever holding you inside my life. The universe you hold is beautiful and whole. I hear your whisper in my thoughts. A world I have felt, a world I have held in myself. Will I find where you are? Will I find where you are? If I was somewhere real, forever holding you inside my life. Inside. Forever holding you inside my life. My life. Alive. I was alive. How can I find somewhere alive? Thank you so much, guys. Playing with a broken guitar here, so I have to make sure it's not going out of tune randomly.
one of the singles off of our debut album called Horizon. I know that one day you will find your way back home. Beyond this death there is a life. Time is shattered and the years feel torn apart. But every day brings a new light. A chance to live and start again through the horizon. You'll find yourself through the horizon. You'll find yourself. Even though it may feel like nothing's left, everything is still around. Look inside and remember who you are. Don't let this battle tear you down. Just fight to be alive again through the horizon. You'll find yourself through the horizon. You'll find yourself. Yourself. You will find your way back home. All right, we're gonna play one more song. It's actually one of the very first Across the Dawn songs. It's called Every Waking Moment. I watch you walk on the coast, an endless memory. We are asleep and alone. I will never leave. With every waking moment,
storms if you're on the other side. We walk far on the shore, a day without time. If the sun would end, you'll never be forsaken. With every waking moment, I'll be waiting here. And in the way of darkness, I'll never disappear. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thank you, Music Talks.
Wow. That was really beautiful and amazing. Everyone out there, you just heard 6 original songs from alternative rock band Across the Dawn. They're incredible. This is really great original stuff. Everyone go check them out on Facebook. Go to their website. Buy the self-titled album. I think they're fantastic. Thank you so very much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate it. Everyone out there, that's a wrap for us tonight, but we will be back at the Cobblestone Hotel next Wednesday, so be sure to hang out with us there or check us out on the local Armstrong channel. We'll see you next week. Bye.